Greg here with Eagle Eye. Today, sign word of the day is brought to you by the letter S, and we're going to talk supply constraints. Some of the things that we're all dealing with in these crazy times. So, well, let's pour a drink and let's talk about it. Okay, so we're talking supply constraints. I'm going to pour me a little drink because it's going to be an interesting discussion. Every day we're hearing from our customers, Craig, are you having the same trouble we are on getting materials? Yes. You need 1 roll, I need 5 rolls. We're having the same problem everywhere. Cheers. As of this week, and I'm going to date this video. This video is being shot on Friday, the 15th of October. As of the filming of this video this week, there were 70 container ships out in Long Beach. Now, some of that material I know for a fact is some of our product that we have ordered back in March, April, May, and they're just now getting here. And we know that they're stuck out there in that bay and trying to get unloaded. Also, as of this week, I heard on the news that in Chicago, at one of the main rail ports, there's 25 miles of train that needed to be unwound. And that doesn't include other ports. That was just one rail port in Chicago. So, why am I making this video? And we're talking about this for sign word of the day. Well, I've had some people call and ask me, hey Craig, what are you doing? How are you getting materials? So I thought I would share this with some of you, and yeah, I'm probably giving away my secrets, but first of all, I don't buy from any one supplier. I've never ever put all my eggs in one basket with one supplier, ever. I've always been that way, long before the pandemic. So I buy from 4 or 5 different suppliers that have national warehouses all over the United States. 2, I've also, because I've been doing this 30 years, I've had to rely on going back through some of the materials that I used to use a long time ago and looking for alternatives. For example, our bubble-free material is typically an IJ35, a 3M IJ35. However, 3M's having huge supply constraints. They can't supply wrap film, they can't supply reflective, they can't even supply their basic IJ35 and 40. So what are you doing? Well, you need to look for alternatives. Now, I'm trying to provide you all with alternatives on our website. Now, we have a big warning that when you log in, we're trying to keep up to date on what is out there and what's not there. But we're trying to find alternatives of products that are just as good or maybe a little better than a name brand, and maybe trying to get you a good product that you can use. What's some of the other major supply constraints that we're having? Well, we're having them just like you are having them, and we're fighting through them. For example, there's no mesh banner material bigger than 63 inch in the United States. I haven't found any. I've got multiple suppliers looking. One of our main suppliers is both waiting on ships coming out of both South Korea and Vietnam, and both of those ships are sitting in one of the ports somewhere. So if you order a mesh banner right now over 63 inch, we've got to put a seam in it. That's all that can be done. You know, we're trying to survive just like all the rest of you. But I want to just talk about the supply constraints and what I'm doing to hopefully maybe give you a few tips and tricks. I would start looking at more than one supplier. I would start looking at alternatives. I would also start looking at maybe selling some other things. And as much as I'm going to hate saying this, you know, if a customer wants a 10-foot mesh banner, there's no 10-foot mesh. So maybe do you provide them a 13-ounce banner? And as it's going to pain me, let me take a drink as I say this, cut wind slits in it? I don't know. Does it still provide the banner for the customer? Sure. Is there alternatives to reflective? Yes, there's plenty of great reflective materials out there. Is there alternatives to just a general purpose material? Yes, there's plenty out there. Maybe you're used to buying one product and you have to step up a little bit. Hopefully you've got enough built in your pricing that you can do that and it not hurt too bad. There's things that you need to look at. For example, another example this week, I needed some Oracal 3620. There's no Oracal 3620. They're saying maybe from the Oracal factory in November, maybe. So I had to step up to a 3650. Still a clear. Yes. Did it cost more? Absolutely. Did I get the product out to the customer? Yes. And they're going to appreciate that. So just some things I wanted to mention. It's not really it's a sign word of the day. I try to be educational and try to show you different products. And maybe I'm not showing you a product this time or talking about a product, but I am talking about the problems that we're all having. Hopefully this will unravel soon. In my knowledge, I always thought the Port of Long Beach was a 24/7 operation, and I did not know that it is not a 24/7 operation till just recently. So they're trying to unwind it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be painful. I don't know what to say other than that. Anyway, sign word of the day: supply constraints. Yeah, it's taken me about 2 or 3 hours every day to find materials to keep our shop running. And of course, it's taken a little bit of thinking fluid to help work this through. Well, I hope that you all are getting your materials. If you've got some tips and tricks that you can share like I did, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, we appreciate your support. And follow us on eagleeyesigns.net. Follow us on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe button. And I hope that everyone has a great weekend.